Alright, to make a print, first we're going to draw a sketch. Like always, we're going to begin by writing our name on the back, and then you can flip it over and start making your design. If you want to make letters, you will want to make them reverse, because when we print, it will be reversed. So that is going to end up showing up backwards. You can make any type of design that you want. Try using different types of lines, because the lines that you draw are going to show up white once we make these prints. So try using different types of lines, like wavy lines, straight lines, curved lines, and then start to fill in the background with some patterns. The more lines and patterns you add, the cooler your print will end up looking. So here's my rough draft. Next, I'm going to actually make my stamp. So it's a piece of styrofoam, and what I'm going to do is put my drawing on top of it and hold it down strong with 2 fingers. If it's light, it's going to slide around and be difficult. You're going to take your pencil and you're going to draw sort of hard, tracing over the lines you made. You want to hear a crackling sound underneath. That crackling sound is your pencil pushing down onto the styrofoam, making a dent. So you're going to go around and trace all of the lines, listening for that lovely crackling sound. You can also remove the paper and you can add more designs directly on the styrofoam. You can draw with your pencil on top of it and make sure that it's making bumps that are deep enough, but not too deep that it goes through. Next, you're going to grab some markers. You want washable markers in order to actually make this. So try and go for the Mr. Sketch markers. You're going to pick out the colors that you want, choose a color scheme, and then you're going to draw directly on top of the styrofoam, covering the entire surface. You could color it one solid color, you could make stripes, you could make a design. It doesn't really matter as long as the entire piece of styrofoam is covered with color. So here I'm choosing 3 different colors and I'm kind of blending them so that it can transition from red to orange and then from orange to purple. Once you have covered your entire piece of styrofoam, we are ready to actually make our prints. You're going to have a regular piece of paper with your name written on the back, and then we're going to turn this marker into ink using water. So you're going to take your spray bottle and spray on top of the marker. It's going to get very runny, so be careful with your fingers. Then you line it up and place it and give the piece of styrofoam a little back massage. You want to press down on all parts of the styrofoam so that the ink can transfer from the styrofoam onto the paper. So we're giving it a little back rub and then carefully peel it up and voila! There's your print. Now you can keep going back and do this same thing over and over, adding more marker on the entire piece of styrofoam. Then you spray it with water, carefully place it down, give it a back rub, and pull it up. Once you are completely finished and you have printed your paper, I want you to sign your artist name so that we know who you are, because these are going to look amazing and you will want to show it off. Once you're totally done, since it's a little bit wet, you can place it on the drying rack.